Welcome back to the podcast that's number one on your drunk dial list.
Number one, baby.
Yep, hashtag just say it, Tara in.
Sean.
Yes.
I don't know why I do that every time.
I don't care.
I don't do that.
It's too early to choke. Oh. Did you have a good week?
No.
No. Oh.
Long week.
Oh. I feel it.
Tuesday, I did 4 hours overtime on my regular job.
Right.
Yesterday, I worked both jobs.
Ooh.
Long week.
I don't know what to say.
Extra money, good, but still.
Effort? You had to put in maximum effort. That sucks.
I had more effort in the second one than the first one. The first one, I just had to stay at my desk and just enter in citations, so.
Baby effort.
Baby Lee.
Baby Lee. Oh, my week was alright. It just flowed through. You know, yeah, flowed through. It's it came and went. What can I say?
It's that time.
Yep. What can I do?
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
I don't get it.
Yep. So I'm gonna jump in real quick. Okay. So a bunch of shows came back this week. Big Bang came back. I was really, it was a really good episode.
Yeah.
I don't know how much more we're gonna see of Penny's family, but I thought it was actually really good. I was really kind of nervous because you know it's like when they bring in people from like things. It's like you know when they make characters have like a baby and stuff, and you're like, oh, this show's gonna be over.
Yep.
They're gonna have a baby.
Oh my.
Yep. But it was pretty good. I have no complaints about it.
Yeah.
Nope. Gotham.
Yeah.
Gotham came back.
Yeah, it did.
It did. It came back
Gotham.
swinging. It came back swinging. I'm getting I will say this.
Say it.
I'm getting just a little tired. And, you know,
But Bruce.
This is Friday.
Regular
and
Bruce.
This is Friday, and the show aired on Monday, but we're still not going to we're going to try to be, you know, not give major things. But I'm getting real tired of Alfred getting beat up. Why does he need to get stabbed or beat up every season? You know why? Because Bruce is a shit. Bruce. You know what, Alfred? You ditch Bruce, you will be pain-free, my friend.
Yeah.
You will save yourself the ass-kickings. And so, he had a rumble on Monday's episode, and when we were left like, oh shit, he got beat up again. And he's badass, too.
Yeah.
That's the thing. He's badass. So I'm like, how is he getting his ass kicked all over the place?
Because now they're having people that can be more ninja-like.
Yeah.
Break into the house.
Breaking him up.
Well, not really breaking. It's kind of quiet. He just showed up.
Yeah, he did.
My turn. Ecto Cooler.
Ecto Cooler.
I'm still enjoying it.
There you go.
Purposely left my Back to the Future cup at home. I'm not dealing with that tonight.
He's not on his Back to the Future kick tonight.
Nope.
We'll give him a little bit. So, Gotham was really good. I liked the Penguin Enigma scene. That was a really good scene. Those two characters or those two actors really, they really gel well together. Gelling. Yeah, I like when they have scenes together because it ends up being really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going to become. Jerome is supposed to come back. That's been talked about since last season ended. So I don't know what capacity he's coming back or, you know, what's going on with it, but he is supposed to come back. That could be a huge thing.
And next one we should be able to see what happened to Poison Ivy.
Yes. Something occurred that, they've basically, they said over the summer that Poison Ivy was going to get older. They were going to age Poison Ivy, and everybody was like, why. And I still don't know their reasoning behind the whole thing, but the way that they did it, I think, is pretty clear. I think she's going to get old from what occurred on Monday. Yeah. Still not giving anything away.
Didn't occur long, but long enough.
Yes.
For the process to do what it did.
Yes. Once again, not spoiling anything.
Yeah, that's a good way of dancing around it.
Yeah, I'm trying, because you don't want to give too much away. Some people wait. I know my husband hasn't seen it yet.
Dancing around it.
He's waiting for me. He's like, we'll watch it together. And it's like, I just saw it. Can you just give me a few days so I can forget it? And then when I watch it, it'll be fresh.
Ooh,
so,
fresh.
Yeah. But, S.H.I.E.L.D. came back on Tuesday. It's got a new time. I'm not sure I'm happy about it. I actually couldn't stay up and watch it. I'm too old. I can't be staying up. No, I get up really early, and staying up until 11 o'clock I couldn't do it. So I ended up watching it.
I can't do it as easy as I used to myself.
Yeah, it's too much.
Friday and Saturdays, I'd be up until like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Oh.
I can't even hold past like 12 at night now.
Yeah, it's too much. They changed the time slot, and it used to be 9, now it's 10. So now it won't get over until 11, and I get up.
Help us old folks.
No, I get up kind of early, so I waited until I think Wednesday, and I watched it, and it was really good. They fired. All right, this isn't a spoiler at all, but Coulson isn't the director anymore. They have a new guy. They haven't even introduced him yet, because he's kind of this, in the shadows director. So, I mean, they have the actor for it, but we just haven't seen him yet. So there's a lot going on with the character Daisy. Not my dog, it's an actual character.
Daisy Duke?
Yeah, she's kind of like left S.H.I.E.L.D. and she's kind of doing... She's trying to be a vigilante, and it's really not working out for her, I think. So it's just...
She's trying to do S.H.I.E.L.D. stuff?
Yeah, she's trying to be a vigilante, and it's just not working, and... I was amazed that they introduced the Ghost Rider element on the premiere episode.
And it wasn't Nicolas Cage, was it?
It was not. And matter of fact, they've made it. You know what? And all I know from Ghost Rider is what the Nicolas Cage movie has put in my head.
Yeah.
And this incarnation, shall we say, is so much more badass.
Sweet.
So much more badass. They gave him like a badass... It looks like a Chevelle. I don't know what kind of car that is. It's a badass car.
I think it's a Chevy.
Well, Chevelle is Chevy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, woo! I got the make right at least. I win. So they gave him a badass car. It's just black. It's souped up. It's a beast. And I was like, oh, there's no way they're gonna show us. They're not gonna show us the Ghost Rider element right away. But they did. You see him in the full ghost. I don't know if he can turn it on or off when he wants to, because it was like the middle of the day and they showed him with like little fire eyes and stuff. And
there's a band called Chevelle.
Is there really? We like the car so much. It's a band.
Formed in '95 and they're in Chicago.
Well, good for them, I guess. So, yeah, I was surprised they brought it in that soon. But it was really good. And I'm interested to see where it's gonna go. Because there's a lot that they could be doing with it. So I hope.
Yep, Chevrolet.
I told
Chevy.
you. I tried.
Chevy.
And that kind of looks like it.
Which
That
one?
kind of looks like it. The red one there.
This one?
Yeah. So maybe it is a Chevelle. I don't know.
So bad we can't just pop these up for you.
No, I can't do it. But anyway, so
Tad loves this car.
yeah. Well, his was all black and it looked just pimp.
That is.
It looked really cool. Yeah, it just looked really cool. So I don't
Oh.
know. I could be wrong. Cars are really not my thing. I'm taking a guess just by the body type. So.
Wow! Look at
That's-
that body. Look at those curves.
Yeah. So there's a lot of
Nice
interesting,
bumpers.
there's a lot of interesting little branch storylines that they have happening. So I'm interested to see where it's gonna go.
Bumping.
Okay, and so we'll see. But I just wanted to get my opinion out there because it's my show.
Yeah.
Well,
Podcast.
yeah. I mean, what's the point in doing it on a Facebook page when I can do it on podcasts?
Yeah, this is more fun.
Sure it is. So,
And this way you can get your point out a lot better than you can just type it in.
well, I hope so. I hope so. We'll see. And
auto-
listen.
Autocorrect won't be screwing us up on this.
No. And listen, as long as Coulson is there, I'm good. Just keep him there. Love me some Coulson.
That's not all you love. You had something very awesome arrive this week.
I did!
I'm surprised it's not up on the wall.
No, it's in my autograph folder. I got, real quick. It was too funny.
Thumbs up.
The guy who does the special effects for S.H.I.E.L.D., his name is Mark Kolpak.
Hi, Mark.
Mark! And I've like spoken to him on Twitter though, and he's a very nice guy. He's very cool. So I just wanted to say Mark Kolpak. But I did get
I just want to say, Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton. Tim Curry.
Probably.
Like last year, I had asked Sean Pertwee, who plays Alfred on Gotham, I had asked him, like, do you do, like,
Badass.
autograph? Yeah, hashtag badass butler. I said, do you,
Buttles.
yeah, I'm a butler, mate. I asked him if he does, like, autograph requests, and he said, yeah, send it to me through the Gotham set. So I'm like, cool!
But
So I sent it through the Gotham set, and I waited and waited and waited until I sent it out last year when the season ended. So we'll say, like, May. And I waited until about February. I didn't hear anything, so I wrote him back on Twitter, and I was like, dude, like, what's a good address to write you? Because I feel kind of neglected. And he gave me an address for England. And he said, write me here. I'll get it here. Write me here. So I was like, okay.
probably his home.
So it's not. It's his agent.
I just meant England in general.
Oh, well, yeah. I think he splits it up. But so I wrote to his agent as he told me to, and I did that back in like February. And this past Monday, he sent me a signed picture. It was awesome. Yes, success. I love it.
You even sign it the way I like when they sign it.
What?
Not just the real name, but the character name.
Yeah. You know what? You know what's funny though is sometimes, well, because he images Alfred after like a James Bond kind of thing. So sometimes he'll call him 00 Alfred. So sometimes he'll sign like that, 00 Alfred, Sean Pertwee, and I'm like, oh, he didn't sign a 00 Alfred. That would have been cool. And then he put Gotham Season 3 at the bottom, which I thought was, that's cool, I guess. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to complain. He sent me the thing. And that was there's a thing that I didn't know about England is that no postage is allowed to leave the country unless it has UK postage on it. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
in order for me to get this back with a self-addressed stamped envelope like they asked, I was instructed to.
Another bug.
Sorry. That I was instructed to.
You didn't send the bug after me.
I did not. I had to acquire Royal Mail stamps, which was a pain in the buttocks, might I say.
I bet.
It was. And I had to guess at how much I would need for the postage to get it back to me. So I'm pretty sure I overcompensated as far as the postage goes, but I'm like, I'd rather have too much on there than not enough.
Yep.
So, I mean, I just threw a bunch on there. But they won't allow, like, if I had put the U.S., like, the forever stamps and stuff, it wouldn't have left the country because they don't allow that.
Oh.
Yeah, it was messed up. So I was like, okay, well, I'll play by your rules. So,
I'd be like, whatever it takes.
yeah, I mean, I'll do it. It's fine.
I want this autograph.
I did. I wanted it bad because he hasn't he hasn't really hit the East Coast as far as cons go. I mean, they do a thing at the New York Comic Con, and like everybody else does, and it's like I can't get there. Someday.
Well, I'm jealous because my manager at my second job,
Yeah.
and one of the assistant managers are going to that.
No.
Yes.
At the record store.
Probably.
The second job, that would be that store.
Yeah.
Ah.
Like probably. I thought you meant like a record store down there.
No.
No, I'm sure they're representing the record store, but.
Oh, you could get to. You know what I would love? I
think
love.
It's just a manager thing.
I would love if this thing took off and we got those kind of privileges.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you guys want to come to the Comic Con and do anything? I will come just walk around and point at people. You! I would just do that. I'd be fine with that.
Hey.
I still don't know. I mean, personally, I believe that we're going to the Rhode Island Comic Con. I don't know if they're going to let us do anything there. I should probably reach out and ask. Reach out, touch someone. I should probably reach out and ask.
Somewhere.
Diddle the mayor. I should.
Could you?
Oh God! I should probably reach out and ask. It's just, it's one of those things where it's like I know I'm just gonna get shot down, but
doesn't hurt to try.
No, I guess not. I mean, worst comes to worst, I guess we could talk to people in costumes. Although I think that might be kind of awkward. Be like, hey.
As awkward as them being in costume.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That was my thing last year, because last year was the first Comic-Con I ever went to, and I had never, I mean, I've gone to Jimmy Buffett concerts, so I've seen people dressed up weird before, but it was like, I didn't know, like, some people were dressed up really cool, and I wanted to, like, get pictures, but I didn't know, like, I don't know what the social etiquette protocol is. Like, do you walk up and be like, hey, can I take my picture with you, or whatever? I mean, I would think that if they went to all the trouble to put a costume on,
they want the attention.
Somebody taking their picture would be flattering, right?
Yeah, I see it all end of that.
Speak!
I can't.
Speak!
I see it all the time.
When you said that, like the first part of that, you kind of sounded like Foghorn Leghorn. I see it all the time, son.
I reckon I did.
You're about as sharp as a bowling ball.
Yeah, a lot of these guys that get dressed up at the Comic-Cons.
Right.
I see a lot of people, hey, dude, can I get a picture? Yeah, sure.
Maybe I'll try that next time. I felt weird. I don't know. I can make the most simplest things socially awkward in a second.
Well, we'll do this. We go, you feel awkward, I'll ask him.
Okay. We'll work out something. So we want to show you guys. And I think us doing a Comic-Con video would kill.
Yes.
I think we would kill.
And I keep looking at the thing. There's only a couple of people I'd like to meet. And
really?
To me, that would give us a lot of time to just do video stuff.
Just walk around, yeah.
Yep.
We'll see.
But we definitely got to meet Penguin.
We've talked about this, man. I don't know that I can meet him.
Yeah, we can.
I don't think I can do it.
It'd be nice to have his autograph right on that.
I totally want his autograph, but I don't want to go up and talk to him.
I do.
Oh, well, I'm going to be giving Sean my money, and he's going to go...
I'll do it. Even though you're going to regret it later, but...
No, I don't think I will.
Just don't wear your Atlanta jersey.
No, that's so mean. No, he's from Idaho, I believe. So he's a Buckeyes fan.
Bring a potato.
Oh, you'll be proud of this. I was listening to an interview with some of the Gotham cast, and the guy who plays the Riddler, Corey Michael Smith. Guess who his favorite Batman is?
Michael Keaton!
Michael Keaton!
Yeah!
He was like, Michael Keaton was the best!
He is!
I was so proud for that one moment. I'm like, yeah! Oh, and Michael Keaton, speaking of Michael Keaton, he broke, ooh, sorry. Here comes my ride. He tweeted out the other day, on Instagram and stuff, that he had just wrapped up filming Spider-Man. So he was headed home. I think they filmed, they filmed somewhere overseas. I have no idea where. Or at least he was. So, that should be interesting. I'm so psyched up for that. Oh, so psyched up. Oh, Brett Dalton, he was on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Let me tell you something. Going right back to I don't want to talk like S.H.I.E.L.D. all night. Going back to that, it's like his character, I could not wait for his character to die. I could not wait. And it wasn't that he was annoying, it's just that, like, they kept bringing him back.
Of course.
So it's like he died, and then he was reincarnated, and then he died again. And it was too much. I'm like, this character needs to go. You're either here or you're not. You're an alien now, so you should probably die. Yeah, and I'm not fond of how he died either. But, you know, whatever. They don't let me write scripts.
If anybody out there is planning on going to Rhode Island Comic Con,
Yeah.
if you're a fan of Ric Flair, keep this in mind. I've been told by a friend of mine who lives in Chicago, who finally got the opportunity to meet Ric Flair at an event.
Mm-hmm.
And he was so excited, and he had about 5 or 6 things he wanted him to sign.
Yeah.
Ric Flair charges almost $100 for each item to sign.
Shame on you, Ric Flair.
So keep that in mind.
Shame on you.
I'd say pick out the one thing that you really want him to sign and have him sign that.
Is he so broke-ass that he needs to do that?
I don't know. He's still in the WWE. His daughter or something is wrestling now, and he's like her manager.
Give a shit. I give a shit. I don't. My God. And you know what's sad? Is that... Alright, now we're in wrestling
talk. Someone like him has to charge that much?
Now we're in wrestling talk. Real quick.
Yeah.
Well, because I'm so... I try to keep up with video games and stuff like that. Just for kicks, I looked at the new WWE game that's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
They have all of the classic wrestlers, and by classic I mean like The Rock. They have Goldberg in it, Stone Cold. They brought back all these people because it's like the people that they have now aren't worth a shit.
Right. That's why I don't watch it anymore.
So it's like they have to bring back all of these, you know, people. I think Goldberg's even on the cover. Like the name of it is Who's Next.
Oh, then he's got to be on the cover.
Yeah, it's like, well, what the fudge?
But yeah, he left the WWE.
No.
I feel like my autocorrect tonight. He left the WWE to do his own TV show.
Who did? Oh, Goldberg did?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has like a car show or something. Like Goldberg's Garage or something.
Yeah, I think he like builds cars or something now.
No. Whatever. That's fine. Pursue your passion. But, you know.
That's what we're trying to do right now.
I know. And you know what? I feel like Goldberg wouldn't charge $100 per item.
No.
He seems like he'd be a cool dude.
Yep.
He doesn't seem like he'd be douchey like that.
That's very douchey.
That's very douchey.
Boom!
This is, by the way, Stan Lee. This is Stan Lee's last round at Comic-Cons. All Comic-Cons. This is his last appearance in New York. This will be his last appearance in Rhode Island. His last New England appearance. He's done with the Comic-Con thing. He's like 90 though, so I mean, you can't really complain.
He's got to go chill somewhere.
Yeah, he's got to go.
Back and relax.
He's got to go Netflix and chill.
Says he'll be there all 3 days.
Oh, that's cool, I guess. I think they just added him for Thursday. I thought I saw that. I could be wrong.
I saw them that'd be 4 days.
Maybe I'm getting it. I might be getting it confused with New York. Because I have that. You get all that shit in your newsfeed, and you're just like, oh, that's cool. I don't know. I know this will be his last go around with that, which is kind of, you know, like I said, he's like 90. I don't think he's gonna be doing the cameos anymore either in the movies. Somebody told me that, which sucks because it was like that was the fun aspect of the Marvel movies. It's like Spot Stan Lee. He was like the Waldo. He's like, oh, there he is.
Where's Stan?
Yeah, where's Stan?
Oh, there he is. He just popped out of nowhere. Oh, there's 10 seconds on screen. Goodbye.
There he is. Hello, goodbye. His appearance in in the Captain America Civil War. His cameo in that was awesome. He played like a UPS, like a delivery driver guy.
Oh, thank God he didn't take DHL.
And I know, right? And he's like FedEx, and he knocks on Tony Stark's door, and
FedEx has a better looking outfit. UPS looks like poop.
Yes, and
All
so he knocks on the door, and he's like, "Oh, I got a package for Tony Stank."
Poop.
And his buddy's right behind him, and he's like, "Oh, thank you for that." And then he's like, "What's up, Tony Stank?" But oh my goodness! So, you guys, if you follow us on the social media,
which we hope you do.
Yeah. So we posted a bunch of stuff on Instagram because we went to film last Saturday at the Truro Abandoned Air Force Base.
I want to go back.
Wow.
Whoa.
That place was dope.
Yes.
It was awesome.
There was more there than we thought.
Yeah, it was. We walked into the situation. I was like, because there really isn't a ton of footage online. Not of the stuff that we got to see. So
you need people like us.
You guys
want some good footage.
You guys need us.
YouTube of places that you might want to check out. Leave it up to us. We'll get that footage for you.
We're trying. Quick PS: the Medfields, Rutland, first attempt at Rutland, broke over 3,000. It was really close to 4. Thank you guys so much for that. That was awesome.
We really appreciate it.
Oh yeah. Is that one caption free? I don't think there's captions on it.
I'm not sure you do that.
I don't think there is. But anyway, so we talked about it in the past episode, so we're not going to cover that too much. But I was really happy that it did what it did, and we're excited for the next video. The next video is done. I was just waiting for the other one to kind of plateau before we post it up. So that'll be up probably this weekend. I could even. I was gonna say I could post it up tonight, but we got to get the podcast video up first. So yeah, it'll be up in a GIF. We have
like the peanut butter.
The new
Choosy moms, choose GIF.
The new video is the second attempt at Rutland. We have a lot of footage.
This one here?
Yeah, that's the Medfield one. We have a lot of footage, which is cool. And I'm just like, what are you doing?
Turn the sound off.
Oh, good. So we have I never do captions over the intro. I never do captions over the intro, ladies and gentlemen. You know why? Because I'm telling you everything you need. We're telling you everything you need to know in the intro. You don't need caption. There is captions in the Rutland thing. At first, I had made a caption like, "Oh, we're gonna be light on the captions," and then when I finished and I looked back, I was like, "Man, there's a caption like every few things." I don't know why. You know where I didn't do a lot was we were driving down a dirt road. Remember when we were driving down the other dirt road that dumped us out on a main road?
Yep.
There's not a lot of captions on that because I'm like, I don't even know what to write here. But yeah, so it's a good video, and coupled. No, then there's none. So coupled with that, right? You know why? Because I had started doing captions, and I was like, "Fuck this! It's taking too long." I was like, I wanted to get the video up.
You talked about it to me before.
Really?
What can I put up there? Well, look, a house.
Yeah, it's and.
That's it. That's all you had.
Oh, that's what I told you, because you were like, "Oh, there's no captions on the Medfield thing." We narrate it pretty well. I think we're getting really good. Well, not really good, but we're getting definitely better at doing the videos as far as narration and stuff like that. The main
do when no one's around.
Yeah, and the main thing for doing the captions, I think one of the first captions we did was oh boy, but that was the castle, the Hammond Castle. because...
Going in an abandoned drug dealer's mansion.
Oh, dear. Oh, I've seen that.
Where is that?
I have no idea. But anyway. So... yeah. So Sean's having his own show over here, and I'm going to talk over here. But
they're the one in charge of the captions. That's why I'm letting you go on.
But anyway. So coupled with the second attempt at Rutland, we have the S.K. Pierce video, which is coming, which is just a quickie. It's a quickie. It's a quickie in the morning. It's a quickie. It's a little 10-minute video. We only got permission to film the outside. They didn't like 8 seconds too late with the drum kick. But
they just fast enough.
No, I'm sorry.
Talk about quickie.
So we only got permission to film the outside. I'm really hoping that the guy likes the video and asks us to come back. And the thing that I'm going to tell you guys about the video real quick, because the Rutland video is self-explanatory and there's little captions, so you'll get all the information that you need. There's no captions on the S.K. Pierce because I'm kind of hoping we can get the guy to post it up on his page or whatever. Like maybe, whatever. So, yeah, whatever. So, there's no captions on it. We want to show you guys the thing. And there was, at one point when we were walking around the house, there was a gentleman who came kind of like walking up to us. And I thought maybe he was a neighbor or something. But he was just some guy who came to look at it as well. And
he was taking actual photographs.
Yeah, he was taking photographs, and he started talking to us. And originally I was going to leave it in, but he was just kind of annoying. So I was like, cut it out.
It's not worth keeping it.
So you actually hear the guy come up and go, "Hey, you guys, where you guys from?" And then it cuts.
We're from Leave Us Alone Town.
We're from Go Fuck Yourself. Yeah. Have you heard of that town? It's right next door to Get the Hell Out of Here. Damn right.
Yeah, we just want to be left alone to finish off filming, and he wants to come over and chat.
He did. And he was saying and he was talking some crazy shit. I'm like, dude, leave me alone.
He was saying how he stayed in the house himself, and he didn't hear anything, and nothing happened.
Yeah, so he's like,
bullshit.
This place sucks. So I'm like, it probably isn't good to have somebody saying this place sucks.
Well, that's your opinion.
On a video where we're trying to be nice.
They say that if you're ghost hunting, sometimes the spirits will communicate, and sometimes they won't.
It's just like people.
You just gotta be in there at the right night. It's because he was in there once overnight.
I said it's just like real people. Sometimes people talk to you, sometimes they don't. But that's coming up. We're going to throw that footage up probably this weekend because I need to start working on the Truro footage. I'm so excited for the Air Force Base footage. This, I'm like, it was so cool. I don't know how much from that building, because we went into this building and a majority of the footage online for this place is adjacent to the Air Force Base is a neighborhood, an entire neighborhood where people who were in the Air Force and worked there had their homes, because that's what the military does. They want you on base. Yes. So there's all these houses, and I don't know, I venture to say, what do you think, there's like 30 houses? Yeah, there's a lot of houses.
I think it's its own neighborhood.
Yeah, it's an entire little, it's like a little town. So,
bug.
I reject your idea. So, there's like an entire neighborhood, and all the footage online is mainly people who go into these houses. So I knew we'd be able to get into the houses, and I figured that would be it. I figure if we were lucky to get in one or two, that would be it. But what ended up happening, in the first like 15 minutes we were there, they have these huge buildings. They have to be some kind of condo or something, because weren't there showers inside there?
The one that I went into?
Yeah, the one that you went into by yourself, because I wasn't going in.
Could have been little condos. Could have been little apartments.
Could have been offices as well, you think?
I feel like it's more office-like.
I thought they had showers in there, though.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, that's weird. My office doesn't have a shower.
Yeah, they didn't want to go home and shower. They can go in the bathroom.
I need home. It was right over there.
Exactly. Some might be that lazy.
Oh, boy. So we were there for like the first 15 minutes, and Sean and I were kind of... We were within eyesight of each other. And all of a sudden, he beckons me over. And I walk over, and I'm like, what's up? And there was a window that had been broken completely through. And he goes, I think I want to go in the window. And I
See
said,
that window? I want it.
And I said, okay, if you want to, go ahead, but you don't have to. He's like, nope, I want to do it. Okay.
Tired of being goody-goody. I want to be a rebel.
I understand.
I knew I'd be so mad with myself if I didn't do it.
This is that door in Medfield all over again, isn't it? Oh. See? I would have opened the door if I was with you. So...
See? Long week.
Speak!
At that... Woof! At that time, I thought you were still nearby, but you kind of wandered over on the other side of the big building next door.
Are we in Medfield now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, because I didn't want to walk all the way.
By the time I got to you, it was too long of a walk back.
Yeah.
It was like 85 to 90 degrees up.
Yeah, it was hot that day. We had a much cooler day filming last weekend.
And tomorrow it's supposed to be 65 to 70.
Yeah, we got a couple of things coming up tomorrow, which should be cool. But anyway, so Sean decides he's going to climb through the window.
Yay!
Go, Sean!
That was a chore in itself. But
yeah, so...
Twice the chore coming back.
So Sean climbs in through the window, and in the off distance, we see a couple of cars, and there's one car that had a blue plate. So I assumed immediately blue plate, because blue plate in Massachusetts means it's a law enforcement. Usually.
Or a city official.
Yeah, it's a law enforcement or city. So I'm like, is that like an undercover cop? I don't know what cop cars in Truro look like. So I decided I was just going to walk around a little bit and look like I was just taking pictures, which I was, and kind of floating around, but I still wanted to be within earshot if he needed help. So...
We were so unprepared as we were a week before.
Alright. Over-prepared for Rutland. We had radios, we had flashlights, we had lights on our hats. I wish I'd had that light hat. That hat on the light on my hat for last Saturday. Mm-hmm. I should have worn that hat. Damn it. So...
And we didn't have the first aid.
We didn't have first aid. We have one now. We have a super first aid kit. I went and got a super duper one. So we were over prepared for this. We were under prepared because we didn't think we'd be able to do anything. So Sean climbs in through the window. I'm floating around, just walking around, trying to look,
casual.
Trying to be not conspicuous. Taking pictures, kind of filming, doing whatnot. So finally, I think you were in there about 10 minutes, maybe.
Longer, but yeah.
Yeah, roughly. I'm just breaking it down. So then he comes back, and he says, he's standing at the window, and he's trying to climb out, and he's like, I don't know how I'm going to climb out.
I'm only 5'6". I have little legs. I stood on a cinder block to get in. And then I needed a cinder block. I needed her help to pick it up and give it to me at the window. Yeah. So I thought maybe I could stand on that, sit on the window, throw my legs over the side, and go right out. Because it's like maybe a 3-4 foot drop.
Yeah.
On the outside of that window. Yeah.
Yeah, so poor Sean had to try to climb back out through the window. Tell people how you ended up getting out of the window.
Well, I couldn't get out the easy way, so I was trying to stop and think, how am I going to do this? The only thing I can come up with is, okay, let me almost do a handstand on the cinder block.
You did that on the cinder block?
Yeah.
I thought you did it on the floor.
No, my hands were on the block.
Oh my god!
Because I'm little.
He's miniature.
Baby Lee.
Baby Sean.
But yeah, I put my hands on that, lift my legs, put them up on the windowsill one at a time, and I started kind of going backwards like this. Just kind of like wiggle my way back. And of course, when I get the windowsill across my midsection, my stomach and area,
Yeah.
my legs are kind of like this now. I'm trying to get out. There's glass all over the place, so I'm trying not to cut myself, which I did. I did on the first attempt.
You cut your finger on the first attempt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was trying to come out by legs first.
Right.
Like swinging my legs up. Nice piece of glass got maybe like a half an inch across my finger.
Oh, yeah, it was nasty. That was a nasty cut.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm looking down, and he's got blood, like, pooling at the end of his finger, and it's just dripping.
And
like,
I'm...
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do my best not to get it all over the place.
Mm.
There you go. Let me leave some DNA evidence for you. Yeah.
You can just lie. Say you dropped your hat in there, and you had to jump in and get it. I don't know. There's always some way around. So
she's got some B footage of me coming out of the window.
You know what's funny is the second that I started recording, that's when you were able to get out.
Oh, gosh.
I should have filmed. I should have started
filmed the whole thing.
The whole thing, because it was really funny, you guys.
So we have an outtake.
Oh no, I'm putting that in. That's going in. That's not an outtake. Oh, that's going in.
That's an outtake that can go in.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I was thinking maybe at the end of the video.
Well, it'll be sequence. You have to show you getting out of the building.
Yeah.
You'll be good. You'll be good. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. It's great footage. It's just so,
yeah.
It's awesome. You literally see his legs.
Yep.
And I was sitting there, I was thinking, okay, do I, like, pull his legs down and pull him out? Or I feel like that would...
Risk pulling his pants down, too?
Well,
You're already going to see his butt.
Well, I was like, I feel like if I pull your legs, if I put weight on the top of your legs and pull you down, I feel like that would be more of a hindrance, because then it's like, if you weren't moving properly, you'd get the windowsill up your tummy.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my diaphragm.
Oh, that's going to leave a mark.
Yeah. So, once he managed to finally get out of there...
We need a little ladder.
Yeah, we should carry a ladder with us. It's too many
Strap
things.
it to our back.
Too many things. So once he got out of there, we were able to explore the buildings, which we didn't know we were going to be able to explore. So we have very little light. We were alternating between, like, Sean would film and I would use my cell phone light, and he'd use his light and I'd try to film. So I don't know how great the footage is going to be. I mean, it's not that bad, but if it looks like crap, I'm not going to use it.
It's all right.
We got... Oh, and so there is something that happened in one of the houses. Yeah. I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to say this real quick, and then we'll move on to a new subject, because I don't want to... Yep. I don't want to go on too long. But we had the brilliant idea to film the outro in one of the houses. I thought that would be cool. We'll go in, we'll film the outro video. I know, I saw that. We'll go in, we'll film the outro video, and then we'll, if there's anything else to film, we'll film it, and then we'll go. Because, the time was approaching where we had to get out of there. So we went into this house. We decided we were going to walk around it for a minute before we did anything.
Mm-hmm.
And we were down the end of a dark hallway, because the windows were all boarded up, so no natural light is coming in.
Nope.
And we hear a bang. And it was a
almost
bang.
Like that.
I don't know where it came from. It was alright, the footage, my footage for that is hilarious. Because we hear the bang, bang.
I wasn't videotaping at this moment.
You were not. We hear this bang, bang. And you see my footage just go, okay, and my footage is a beeline right for the front door. Right for the front door. And I get outside, and Sean comes up behind me, and he's like, did you hear that? Yeah, I heard that.
That's why we're outside.
Were you filming? I was. Great.
Because I wasn't.
So then he takes out his camera, he walks around the house, He walks around the back of the house, make sure there was nobody back there. And he goes back in. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm kind of...
At first, you're like, you going back in?
Yeah, I was like, oh, you going back in? Well, because I was toying with not going back in.
You followed me right in.
I did, because, you know what? If it is something, I want to know what it is. So I went back in, and we walked through the house, and I was looking for something that might have fallen, something that might have banged shut. The only thing I can think of that... The only thing that it could possibly have been was the back door. But there was crap in front of the back door, so I don't know what that was. So, or maybe something falling on the roof. Because we didn't look up. We didn't really look up at the roof.
We always forget to look up.
We do!
Everywhere.
And that's like my cardinal rule. Look up! You could miss something.
She's putting in the videos now with the captions.
Did I?
Remind you, look up.
Always remember to look up. So I was like, okay, I don't know what that was. And then Sean and I were like, okay, we don't know what it was. So I said, let's film the outro video and then get out of here because now I'm just a little...
Creeped.
I am a little creeped out because I thought...
It was unexplained.
There was a noise that I couldn't figure out.
We tried to debunk it, and we couldn't figure out what it was.
Nope.
We thought maybe it was a tree branch. There's no branches hanging over the roof.
Mm-hmm.
I thought maybe an acorn or something hit the roof. There's no acorns around.
Nope. And an acorn wouldn't have made
that noise.
The kind of bang. This was like a bang. Yeah, it was a bang. Like an acorn would have just been peep. A little peep. Not a bang.
Baby corn.
Acorn. So, and actually, when we first toured the house and I was filming, I show the back door. And I was looking at it and I'm like, nah, I really don't think that made any kind of noise. It's almost in the exact same position. It's just very weird. So, we went back in. Well, we were back in. We looked around. We filmed the outro video. I think alright, I press record. We take 2 steps back, make sure we're both in frame.
Because opposites attract.
I start talking, do my little outro. Hey, thanks guys for watching, blah, blah, blah. I get maybe 8 seconds into it. Bang. Another bang. I went, oh, I'm done. I'm done.
This one we heard from the kitchen area.
Yeah, this one, before it...
Which is in the next room over from where we were.
Yeah, it's...
I was squatting right next to the doorway to the kitchen.
You were.
And I'm like, oh, that happened over there.
Yeah, he even points. He's like, that was that way.
There.
And I can't be certain that the first bang we heard wasn't that way because we
to
were
me,
down
it
the
sounded
hall.
like it was if you were in the room that we were in.
Yeah.
Kitchen would be over here. I heard it over there, the first one.
I don't know.
Back into the house.
I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. And like when you watch the video again, it's like you can't. I mean, a noise is a noise. You can't really tell.
Funny thing is, I'm asking, can you do that again? And then you hear her in the other room. No, don't do it again. It's funny.
No, don't do it again. No. So it happened again on the outro, and I was like, nope, and I was flustered for the rest. I was desperately trying to get through the outro. I couldn't do it, and I was just finally like, Sean, do the catchphrase. We have to get out of here now. I have to get out of here now.
It's awesome.
Now you know how little help I'd be if there was actual paranormal activity. I would just...
But I'll hang around.
That's it. I
want to see this stuff for myself.
Well, yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I want proof because being a skeptic, I need to see it, but I don't want to see it at the same time. That's how you believe. Exactly. I want proof. I'd be fine if you caught something.
Yeah.
If you caught something on camera, that'd be great because I know, I was with you. There's no way you faked it. And, all right, this is true. Otherwise, it's like,
girl,
no,
you know it's true.
But I don't want it. I don't want it to happen to me. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it.
I don't want it.
I don't want it. I'm all set. So, it was funny because I was like, oh, I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here now.
You sound like the lady on the old classic movie Airplane. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here.
They're just running up and down the aisle. I gotta go. Oh, that's The Simpsons. Sorry. That episode where Marge is afraid of flying.
Oh, yeah.
And they show the airplane on the runway and all you see is her blue head go up and, I gotta go.
One classic.
Yep. So, I'm sure we have other things we could talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Apparently, can you guys see this? There is breaking news.
Ooh.
Breaking news. I wish I had some kind of. Can I do like a?
Oh, we need something. Oh, there it is.
Oh. Well, wait. Oh. I'm not supposed to look at it. Sean has secrets.
Angelina Jolie. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie are splitting up and divorcing. That's not breaking news. What the fuck? Who gives a shit? That's not breaking news.
Okay.
Next.
You know who cares about that? Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. And they're the only ones who should care about that.
I wanted to spoof that because that was real breaking news that I saw on the news, and I think that's not news.
True.
So what? They're splitting up.
Did you hear, like, Jennifer Aniston had a meltdown on, like, a talk show?
No.
Yeah, she went fucking ballistic. And good for her, by the way. Somebody asked her, like, oh, what do you think about Brad and Angie getting divorced, whatever? And she's like, a kid just got shot in North Carolina, and this is what you're choosing to talk about?
That's why I'm making a joke out of this.
She was bullshit.
This is not breaking news.
No.
Ooh, 2 movie actors are splitting up. So what?
Really?
People getting... That's why I chose for our sign.
Oh, man, I don't know what to say.
People getting shot. There are houses on fire. There's robberies happening. All sorts of bad shit.
Actual news.
Yeah. But yeah, breaking news. And I look up at the TV during work. And they're talking about these two splitting up. Who cares? It's not news. So I want to make a little parody of that.
Well, you did. You did. Now that we have, like, only a little bit left.
Well, at least 5 minutes of that is stuff.
Stuff! What do we got there?
I got a few things.
I see a face I know.
Yeah. I'll do that one first.
Yay!
So I can breeze through this. One of the things I found online this week, familiar faces from TV commercials. Who are they really?
Who are they really?
Well, let's find out a couple.
Okay, let's do it.
The red and yellow M&M guys. Voiced by Billy West, who's the red guy, and J.K. Simmons, who's the yellow guy.
Ooh.
The red and yellow M&Ms are voiced by Billy and J.K. Billy West is perhaps the most successful voice actor this side of Mel Blanc, and J.K. Simmons recently won an Academy Award for Whiplash.
He was also in Spider-Man.
Yes.
The ones with Tobey Maguire.
Yeah. Good Spider-Mans.
And he jumped ship now. He's going to be in DC, I think. But I don't remember. But it's okay.
Even the original voices of the M&Ms were hugely famous. Originally voiced by John Lovitz and John Goodman.
I
during the 90s.
I remember when John Goodman did it.
Of course, he was the yellow one because he's got the deep voice.
Ah! I really thought you were going to say, of course, he was the yellow one because he's round.
That could be a factor.
Oh, peanut.
Next one is the old Geico caveman guy. It was John Layer.
I don't know who that is. Help me. Who is that?
He was in a film called 10 Items or Less.
I heard of it. That's all.
Sounds like a Walmart type movie.
You keep your Walmart type movies to yourself.
I like seeing stuff like this because when I watch the commercial, it's like, what does he look like under that? Just Google the picture of the Geico caveman and you'll see. Because I can't hold something like this up and look how small that is to you. Like you can see that.
Nope. And the audio people can't even see that. So.
Exactly.
Poor audio
Google
people.
it if you want to.
We love you audio people, by the way.
Next one is the Progressive Insurance woman, Flo.
My dad hates that bitch. He hates her.
Her real name is Stephanie Courtney. And from what I found out recently, she's actually been in TV shows like Men at a Certain Age. And she's a member of the improv sketch
The Groundlings.
Okay, yep.
I don't watch it, but
I know of them.
if I haven't seen it, it's new to me.
Always.
This guy's cool. All States, Mr. Mayhem.
Everybody loves that guy.
Dean Winters. Yeah, he's a badass.
He's a badass.
He's been in shows like Rescue Me, 30 Rock, and the late 90s series on HBO called Oz. It's a cool prison series. Tab and I used to binge watch it last year. It was awesome.
I have season 1. I haven't seen past season 1.
Oh, you gotta get some more.
Oh, yeah.
Oz is good. Now, these days, we have Orange is the New Black. The women version. You like the next one?
Never seen it.
Martin the Geico Gecko.
Ah,
Voiced by Jake Wood.
okay.
Who's
I
a
love the little gecko. The little gecko.
He was a British actor.
Yep.
And he was on a long-running soap opera called EastEnders.
Yep. He also did an episode of Red Dwarf for all you Red Dwarf nerds.
Ah!
And I'd probably be just speaking directly to my husband.
Take that, Jay.
Oh my God, he loves Red Dwarf. That's one of those, you know, like some couples have those shows that they only watch when the other one's not home.
Yep.
He will watch the fuck out of Red Dwarf when I'm not home. And I know that he's always watched it because he usually leaves the DVD cover on top of the DVD player. And I'm like,
He leaves the evidence behind.
And I get angry when I see it. It's because I've tried to, I love Brit comedy, and I tried so hard to watch it. I just can't get into it because it has more of a sci-fi thing to it, and that's really not my element. But Jesus, just seeing the DVD evokes anger in me. Like I walk by and go, "You watch Red Dwarf?" It's like, yes. Oh, don't watch it when I'm around. I just, sorry.
The next one's the Allstate man, Dennis Haysbert, who is also known big time for the movies Major League and Major League 2 as Pedro Serrano.
I was really hoping that Major League was going to be in there.
Oh, yeah. It's even printed here.
Yay!
If it wasn't, I was going to add it in.
Naturally.
Yeah. And is known as the President of the United States and Jack Bauer in 24.
I've never seen an episode of 24.
Me neither, but it's Kiefer.
Kiefer! I just like saying his name.
I recently found out his name is so long.
Yes.
I was watching the special about Kiefer on Reels TV, and they started off by saying like where he was born and what his birth name was, and it's like 7 names. I don't have the text anymore on my phone, and I sent it to her.
My phone's busy.
2 of the middle names I remember is George and Rufus.
And it was like...
That's easy for me to remember because George Carlin, who played Rufus in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Well, there's also like William in there. It was like William, George, Rufus.
And there's at least one other name with Kiefer and Sutherland. But it's a long-ass name. Like, yeah, try signing that and not get cramps in your hands. FreeCreditReport.com Jingle Singer. Eric Viotti. If you remember the Free Credit Reports when the guy he was dressing up in his parts and he was singing with the guitar.
Okay, yeah.
He had 2 other guys. One played a little small drum set. He's actually an accomplished singer and musician in real life.
Oh.
But it doesn't say where and what band or...
He's accomplished.
Yep.
You don't need to know. That's all you need to know. Is that he's accomplished.
Those are cool, though. I'm sure sure those commercials on YouTube.
I'm accomplished.
I like the next one. It's Jake from State Farm.
Oh, God.
His real name's Jake Stone.
His real name is Jake?
Yep.
Jake's name is Jake.
Yeah, but get this. Not only is Jake from State Farm actually named Jake in real life, but he actually worked for State Farm in real life at one point. And according to this, he seems to be doing well just on residual checks and personal appearance these days.
Who is standing in line to be Jake from State Farm?
I don't know. Maybe the people he's talking to on the phone.
What am I doing wrong?
Like when he's talking to that guy at 3 a.m, his wife comes down. Maybe the guy's bringing her
She
to meet
sounds
him and say,
hideous.
"Didn't I talk to you at 3 a.m? Tell her." She doesn't believe me.
She sounds hideous. She's a guy. So.
AT&T's Lily. Milana?
Oh, the girl in the store.
Yeah.
okay.
Lately, they've been doing commercials with celebrities now.
Yeah. I love the one with Anthony Michael Hall.
Yeah.
That one's a good one.
Her name's Milana Vantrub, I think.
Vaintrub.
Yeah, Vantrub. She has been in a number of popular TV shows over the years, appearing on such hits as ER, Days of Our Lives, and Lizzie McGuire.
Oh. Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Now we're going back in time a little bit. Scample Lady,
Oh!
Wendy Kaufman.
Wasn't she on, like... You remember, like, VH1 used to have these random things with celebrities? Wasn't she on, like, Celebrity Fit Club or something?
It's right there.
Oh!
Nailed it.
Dunked.
Shut up and take my money.
Shut up and take my money!
Yep. Scample Lady Wendy Kaufman.
Nice.
She did 2 stints on the reality show Celebrity Fit Club. And then she parted ways with Scample under less than conspicuous circumstances in 2008. Whatever that means.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like those LA divorces. Seriously, those LA divorces when they're just sick of each other, and then they just write on the thing like irreconcilable differences.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to put something in that line.
Yep.
Irreconcilable differences.
Next one's the Pine Saw Lady. Name's Diane.
Okay.
Diane Amos, who is actually popular because she was in movies like Patch Adams, Sweet November, and one of the better movies that Woody Allen made in the last 20 years, Blue Jasmine.
I've never even heard of that movie.
Me neither. I just know Patch Adams because of Robin Williams.
Really wasn't a good Robin Williams movie.
No, but that's the power of Pine Saw, baby.
Okay, fair enough.
AT&T, it's not complicated guy, Beck Bennett.
Oh, okay.
You might know him from, he was on the sitcom Arrested Development, and he happens to be a current cast member on a little show called Saturday Night Live.
Really?
Yeah. It's in black and white.
Oh. Fancy that.
If it's here, it's true.
Well, maybe, I guess.
I saved this one for last.
Okay.
Life Call, I've Fallen and I Can't Get Up Lady. Edith Four. She rose to fame as the original lady who was the one that said, I've fallen and I can't get up. Who actually had a character named Miss Flet.
Speak!
I can't. Shit. Miss Fletcher.
There you go!
Woo!
See, next time just say it angrily. It comes right out when you're all pissed off.
Yeah. And let's see, after she passed away in 1997, she was replaced by Dorothy McHugh, and then later by B. Marcus.
See, they just keep stacking up the old ladies.
Yeah, but none of these two can do it the way she did. These two, especially the current one there, on the current commercials,
Yeah.
it's too much overacting, even for her.
I can't get up. Oh, let me tell you something.
Tell away.
Not this week, but the previous week, my mom actually fell, which she does.
Oh.
She does from time to time. So she fell.
Eventually, we will too.
Yep. So she fell in the doorway of the bathroom. Now the bathroom at my parents' house is like this ceramic tile, very unforgiving. And she fell in the doorway.
Sounds painful.
And she fell in the doorway. Now, luckily, or maybe not luckily, my dad was home.
Yeah, he did.
Well, because it was late. It was later on at night. We're talking like 8, 9 o'clock. So
Bedtime.
she yells to my dad, like, Bob. So
What?
Yep, that's exactly what my dad did. He goes,
What do you want?
He goes, yeah. She goes, I need you to come here. So he's like, ugh. So he gets up and he sees her in the doorway and he's like, what did you do? And she goes, I fell. My parents, they've been married 50 years this year. And they just, their fights are not really fights. It's just like back and forth, and then it's hilarious shit. I laugh so hard when they argue. And my dad goes, oh, you need a chair or something? And my mother goes, you're such an asshole.
I love hearing the stories from her family.
So he's like, I guess I'll help you up. Like, he was like, if I have to. You look good on the floor, though. I didn't even know she fell. They never called me. Apparently, the next day she went to the emergency room. Yeah. And she's fine. She bruised her wrist really bad. She has a bruise going like up her whole arm. It's disgusting. Like
Don't look at it.
That looks gross. But it's really funny. Like I go over there every Sunday for a family dinner, and they're hilarious. I should film it someday.
Yes.
It's funny. It's my dad. I sit next to my dad. My dad and I are on one end, and then there's like, my nephew's little girl or like whoever's there. So my mother's usually on the other side of the table. And my dad would just stop making demands. Can you pass the bread? Can you pass this? Pass the salt? And my mother would just get so frustrated. Why do I have to pass everything to you? 'Cause you're selfish and you keep it all down your end. But I need to get across he's not being mean or anything. Like they just play fight back and forth, and it's hilarious.
It's starting to sound like a scene from the Christmas Story, though.
Christmas Story? Why?
They were sitting down for breakfast in the morning, and every time the mother's about to eat something, that's when the father asks for something else.
Yeah, but he doesn't make her get up. He's just like, pass this, pass that. And she's like, God damn it! Your demands! It's too much! So I wouldn't have to ask you to pass it if you keep it down this end.
Put it in the middle. At least.
You know what I told him? I was like, Dad, because my dad's an engineer, and I'm like, you know what you should build? And he's, what? I said, you should build something that, like a little choo-choo train. You should build like an embedded choo-choo train track in the table. I was like, so you can put plates and stuff on top and just have the choo-choo train go around the table.
That'd be awesome.
I said, and then you just wait. Here comes the corn. You just wait. Oh, here it comes. Oh, I missed it. I gotta wait for it to come out. Like when you're waiting for your luggage and I missed it. I gotta wait for my shit to come all the way back on the carousel.
I do like the idea.
I think that'd be awesome. I said, can you build like a Lazy Susan kind of little choo-choo train thing go around the table? I think that'd be dope.
Somebody should try it and then videotape it.
Oh.
Give it a shot.
I'd love to try that. The problem is that you have all kinds of there's all kinds of design flaws with that. you got to make sure that the choo-choo train is. And I'm an adult saying choo-choo train. You have to make sure the choo-choo train is down low enough so that it doesn't really disrupt too much on the table. But believe me, because it's something that I've thought about quite a bit. Probably a lot more than I should have. Oh, anyway. Do we have anything else?
Yes, we do.
What else do we have? Because we only have like 10 minutes now.
No, we actually have more.
No.
I found this today.
What's that?
TV reboots and revivals, then versus now.
Oh.
Shows and movies that have been recently done as a TV show, I think.
Did you know they have what's that movie? An Exorcist show.
Yep.
What's with that?
That's on here.
Yeah.
Gina Davis is Reagan, I guess.
Gina Davis?
Yeah, that's what I saw today.
You serious?
Yeah, the picture I saw her, she was like Reagan when she's all possessed and before she's about to vomit pea soup.
What? Isn't Reagan supposed to be like young?
Nah, in that. I guess if you're going to change into a TV series, she can be as old as you want her to be.
I disapprove. I disapprove highly.
I actually texted Tab earlier because I forgot to set the DVR for that.
Did you? Does that start tonight?
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Premiering tonight.
Well, next week you'll have to give us your review then. You've seen the movie, I assume?
Which one?
You've seen
Exorcist?
the Exorcist movie?
Yeah, I have it.
Oh, okay. So you can compare the thing. Because I've never seen the movie, so it wouldn't make shit sense for me to
They
watch
shouldn't
the
have
show.
done 2. They shouldn't have done 3.
That's usually how it works.
But 1 was the best.
Wasn't one just about the priest?
Mm.
Didn't one just focus on the priest?
If so, it's probably one of the other 2.
I don't know. I could just be talking. Who knows?
But let's see. First one here is Lethal Weapon, which just started the other night.
Yeah. Shit.
Let's see. Detectives Martin Riggs and Roger Murtaugh are back on the small screen. Mel Gibson's character Riggs is played by Clayne Crawford, while Damon Wayans reprises Danny Glover's Murtaugh.
We literally only have like 5 minutes.
I'm not worried.
Okay. We're at like 73.
MacGyver's next.
Yuck.
Original TV series ran from 85 to 92. It starred Richard Dean Anderson as the special agent. Right now, they just reimagined it.
Of course
Premieres tonight, September 23rd.
they did. Jesus.
Frequencies, next one. TV series based on the 2000 film, which is the starring Jim Caviezel and Dennis Quaid. Show premiering October 5th. It's created by TV writer producer Jeremy Carver. Stars Riley Smith and Devin Kelly and Mika Pfeiffer. Next, Exorcist, starring Gina Davis, Alfonso Herrera, Ben Daniels. Updated on the classic super horror film. And premieres September 23rd. Next, Training Day.
Oh, I'm very angry with this.
Bill Paxton and Justin Cornwell.
Bill Paxton?
Yep. Play the TV versions of Denzel Washington and Ethan Hawke.
This is awful. That is an awesome movie. Have you ever seen that movie?
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, I love that movie.
Hard-hitting cop drama is set 15 years after the events of the movie. And it's to air sometime in the end of 2016.
All right, spoiler alert, because it's an older movie. He died. How is it supposed to... Denzel Washington dies.
And unless they're doing something with, it could be a relative of his, because the guy doesn't look too much like Denzel and me.
I'm just mad. That's too good a movie to be doing that to.
Departed.
Oh.
From the 2006 film starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Matt Damon. Details on when it will air and who will play the lead roles have not been revealed. Deadline reported that, unlike the movie about bringing down the Irish mob in Boston, the show is going to be set in Chicago and focused on drug gangs and are at war with each other.
Okay.
Yep. Next one's Taking, which is going to be 2017. TV show said the prequel, the first film of Taken, which was released in 2008, shows to premiere mid-season 2017, with Clive Stanton set to play a young version of Brian Mills, which was originally played by Liam Neeson in the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Get Shorty, 2017.
Oh, that was a shitty movie.
Likely to be released sometime in 2017. TV series version of John Travolta is creating a lot of buzz. In the documentary, Chris O'Dowd will play Miles Daly, who attempts to start working for a crime ring and becomes a movie producer. Ray Romano will play the Rick, washed-up producer who teams up with Miles. Miles.
No, thank you. I don't like Ray Romano. Not everybody loves Raymond. All right? Not everybody.
Tales from the Crypt.
Really?
Resurrecting.
Wow.
Dead's coming back.
Let's come back to
Her anthology series originally ran 89 to 96, making a comeback sometime in 2017. Executive producer of the reboot, horror filmmaker M. Night
Shyamalan.
Thank you.
Welcome. Tag team names. Boom.
Be based on the original EC comics. I don't know if those EC is true or do they mean DC? I don't know. And not on the old TV show, which had Joe Silver as one of the executive producers.
I see.
Mm-hmm. Easy.
Easy.
So there's some shows that was done, movies that was done, turning into TV shows.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow. Choo choo. Are you all right? That took a lot out of you, didn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
I narrowed that down.
Take a deep breath. It's all good. Okay, you guys. So thank you for listening. If you watched on YouTube, thank you for watching. You can hear us on the following: iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and wherever quality podcasts are. I've been throwing that in lately. I like it.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good. Check out the on location videos if you haven't. They're hopefully they're fun. I don't know.
Check out.
Check it out.
Chickadee, check yourself.
The new one's coming this weekend. We'll get the second Rutland up for you. We'll throw the SK Pierce thing up as well, so you guys can check that out. And I'm gonna start trying to bang away at the true footage. I'm just so excited. Yep, banging away. I'm just so excited to get that footage up. So it's like, oh, gotta get done.
Like Cameron Fry and Ferris Bueller sitting in the car.
Yep. Look at the EKG you made on the thing.
Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah. Oh, so thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
We will see you next week. Next week might be special. I don't know.
Special.
It's somebody's birthday next week. Yay! What am I doing? I'm working. Working. That's it.
Day and night.
Although my husband requested time off. Can I have Tara? No.
Can I have Tara on October 1st? Sure, what the hell? You can
You're
have
so kind and generous, Sean. Loaning your friend out to her husband like that.
So he's gonna have a fun day with Tara, and I'm working on my other job.
I don't even know what's going down.
I'm working 1 to 9:30.
I guarantee it won't be anything.
Be more fun than what I'm gonna be doing.
Well, I guarantee that, yeah. Okay, so thank you guys so much. He's gonna tell you something. I'm going that way. See you next time.
Peace. Have a good everything. Another badass bitch. All right.